Welcome to Intermediate Blending, a follow-up series to Beginning to Blend. I'm JoRaSe, your host for this series, just like the last. Now, let's delve in and begin. Hello everyone, and welcome to another session of Intermediate Blending with me, JoRaSe. Today we're going to be animating some gears. So let's go ahead and load in that file. First, make sure that screencast keys are on for everyone. And now we want to import our OBJ file. And here's what we get. We can go ahead and delete the default cube. And I've made it easy for you. Let's get it into the correct view and the correct side view. This is divided up into 3 parts. And first thing we need to do is get everything lined up with the origin point. So we're going to hit the Tab key and just make sure each one is lined up as they should be with the point of origin. So there's that one. This one we need to bring it all the way over. And you can go into Wireframe and just make sure it lines up with the previous one. Got it? Go ahead and move it back. And this as well. Now that we have everything lined up, we need to move the gears into position on the spindles. So let's do that. Get this one moved in. And this one moved in. And once we have it all moved into place, we're not going to worry about this. Well, I guess we can. We can go ahead and move it back the other way. Get that lined up and then all the way back. Same with this one. And all the way back. And this one. And all the way back. So now that everything is aligned, it's time to start animating. And the main difference with animating these gears is we're not going to be using point animations per se. We're going to be doing it just rotating the whole object. So let's go into wireframe mode with the Z key on the keyboard. Make sure we're lined up in the correct view. And let's go ahead and change the length of our animation to 100 frames. And we want to go ahead and select everything and insert our first keyframe. So location, rotation, scale. That locks it in place for this, and this one. Now let's go to the end frame, select everything, and reinsert a keyframe. Can now go to frame 25, which is where we're going to be starting. And we're going to take the top gear and rotate it 2 teeth over, and then we're going to grab the lower gear and do it the same, going in the other direction. Now we're going to select everything and location, rotation, scale, and now we're going to advance it to frame 50. And we're actually, no, let's go ahead and set this one at frame 75. Now we gotta make sure everything. So back to the original idea, frame 50. Gonna rotate it again, like we did before. And same thing down here. Grab everything, location, rotation, scale. Now we go to okay, let's clear out the keyframes because we do not need it cycling back every time. That was my mistake. Trying to take a shortcut, but hope you learn from my mistake and don't take the shortcut route. Now back at frame 25, we rotate everything around again. On both of them. Select everything, location, rotation, scale. Now to frame 50. Rotate, rotate. Select everything, insert keyframe, frame 75, rotate, rotate, insert location, rotation, scale, and finally frame 100. Wait. Okay, always make sure you grab everything so you're not having to do it all again. Grab everything, location, rotation, scale. Now to frame 100. Rotate it. Rotate it. Select everything, insert location, rotation, scale. And we can now go to the first keyframe using the shift plus the left arrow key. Go into shaded view, get a top angle, and play the animation. that kind of looks odd, doesn't it? So we've got something out of sequence. So what we've got to do is walk them through. Almost on a frame by frame to figure out where it's going wrong and why. And looks like this one. The rotation for the top one is doubled. So let's clear the keyframe on the top. And we just want to grab it here and rotate it back to where it's more correct. And now insert keyframe. And we're still getting trouble, aren't we? Yeah. So there's always a fail-safe. And that failsafe is up here on the object rotation. We can literally tell it what we want done. So for this bottom gear, let's lock in our first. Clear all keyframes. Get it moved correct or positioned correctly. Frame 1. Location, rotation, scale. Last frame. Up here on the rotation. Why is it? Need to clear the rotation. Okay. Then we need to apply the rotation. There, that did it. And if we do the same here, now it should work. So let's go to this one. We want to clear it so it goes back. Okay, I think we're finally ready. We've worked through a couple of problems. We're at the point where we can actually get this rotating properly. So here we go. We're rotating it along the y-axis. So we're going to put in our first keyframe, jump to the end, and we want this one going in the positive direction, so we're going to go 360 degrees. Lock it in, and we can play it back and see it rotate. So now we're going to grab the other one, insert keyframe to the end, rotate 360, lock it in, and let's see. No, the top one needs to be going the other direction. And we can do that with just a simple change from positive 360 to negative 360. And if we lock a keyframe now, we can see that it animates properly. Everything works just like it should. So there is our non-armature based gear rotation. Hope you all enjoyed, hope you all learned something through my failures, and I'll see you all next time. That's all for this session of Polygonal Art with JoRaSe. If you enjoyed what you saw, how about giving this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos from me. In the video description below, you'll find my Patreon link. Feel free to check it out. Now, on to the credits.